everything should be ready. Oh my god, if it doesn't work this time. Testing. Testing, testing, testing. Yes, yes! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fleabag Circus. I am Grim, and this is part 2 of the Fleabag Circus. Um, I wanted to, I wanted to do some stand-up, but it's lockdown, so I said, no, I want to do it in front of a real stage, and we're going to do some jokes, because laughing's funny. See, so we got the whole experience here, and if we want, we can do a little. You know. So I wanted to do stand-up comedy and jokes and stuff like that, but I don't want to be offensive, right? So I wrote this one joke, and it might be a little offensive, might not be. It's about the visually impaired, and well, I decided to try it out on a bunch of my differently abled friends and see what they thought. And this is my series of tests that I found about offensive comedy and such. So we're going to begin the joke. Did you hear the joke about the deaf girl? Neither did she. But her blind friend, I tried it out on her, and she didn't see why it was very funny. Well, that one didn't go so well. The paraplegic wouldn't stand for it. But once they sat with it for a bit, they thought it was funny. End of first page. That joke wasn't even very funny. It made the hypochondriac sick to their stomach. But their friend, who had Munchausen's, quickly dragged them both away to the ER to both get checked out, make sure they're both okay. Safety first. The narcissist loved it, but they insisted that they could do it better. Do you know the joke about them? They... My friend, who's a bit of a perfectionist, he thought it was a little offensive, so he said, I'm going to go figure out a way how to make it not offensive. And we haven't seen him since. The kleptomaniac wrote it down. So I think that's good, right? You know, it's a sign of admiration. And, and it was a unanimous vote, 10 out of 10, with the person with multiple personality disorder. So, I mean, they thought it was funny. I had a friend who had ADHD, and they thought that the punchline was hilarious. but they forgot the setup, so I had to say it again for them. You know, did you hear the joke about the deaf girl? Oh, that was it. Yeah, you know what? That's kind of funny. And that's how they kind of responded. And their mom, who had OCD, she insisted that I said it for her 4 times. And I don't know if that's good or bad, or, did you hear the joke? Yeah, yeah. But all in all, I found that the traumatized got triggered, the paranoid saw it as a bad omen, the Agogiacs, well, they thought it was in poor taste. The vegetative state guy, though, he was pretty zen about it. But after I kind of tried, the joke about the deaf girl on a few different people and stuff like that, I think at the end of the day, the fact that we just kept talking and figured it all out, the important thing was we all had a good laugh. Except the mute. And that's the end of my stand-up set in front of a real stage during lockdown. I did it! All right. Stay tuned for Tammy, the cocktail waitress, who's a great singer, and I hope that you sing along with them about the song, about the music industry. All right. Watch out for zombies. Laters. Crap, how do I stop this again? Gotta do this. I'll fix it in post.